Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to cover calisthenic tips and tricks for beginners in the gym. So if this is something that you are interested in, stick around. But we're going to start straight from scratch. I'm going to walk you through how I began and progressed over time to get to where I'm at today. So many of us get into things based off of inspiration. For example, you're watching this video right now, or you're watching one of my past videos, and you're like, damn, I want to do that. And that's how it was with me. Back in 2019, one of my homies actually showed me Chris Heria's videos. And if you guys don't know who Chris Heria is, go check him out. He actually helped me in a significant way when it comes to calisthenics because of all of his tutorial videos. And he posts a lot. And that brings me to my first point, progress. Just like anything, the more you do it, the easier it gets. And the key to calisthenics is consistency. And the first thing that you should start out with is working on your push-ups, your pull-ups, core activating exercises, and air squats. As you improve over time, this is where things tend to get exciting. And a good way to track your progress is testing all of your maxes. Once you see a transition from the beginner to the intermediate level, that's when you start targeting specific skills. And I would suggest targeting 2 skills at a time, just so you can prioritize your focus. For myself, the first 2 skills that I targeted were the handstand and the muscle up. And the reason that I chose the handstand is because that's the building base for the ground game. You can do so much more once you have your handstand dialed. You can start progressing in handstand push-ups, a pike press, a straddle press, a 90-degree handstand push-up, a planche, a straddle planche, all of these things from a beginner level to an advanced level, and it all starts with handstands. So I would recommend dialing in that skill first. And the reason that I chose the muscle up is because Addy Gillespie and Theo Caldwell were huge inspirations to me. I've mentioned them in the past, but I used to watch all of their videos and they had their muscle ups locked. Like literally close grip muscle ups, ring muscle ups, and they did all these variations. And it's exciting to see because eventually, if you keep going, you're going to get to that level no matter what. Like I said, consistency is key in calisthenics. Also, I wanted to mention that I have programs available for both of these skills, a handstand program and a muscle up program. And how I structure these programs are days 1 through 5. For example, day 1 would be a beginner day, and then by day 5 would be an advanced day. And it just walks you through all of the progressions that I've done in the past to get to the level I'm at today. And you can go check that out if you'd like some guidance. But that brings me to our next point. Point number 2, mobility. Mobility plays a significant role in progressing in calisthenics. A lot of these skills are very strenuous on your wrists, shoulders, and elbows. Properly warming up will prevent you from injury. I usually set aside 10 to 15 minutes before I jump into my first progression. Point number 3, core activation. Do not miss out on core exercises. Hit all of your core. Hit your obliques, your uppers, your lowers, because everything is connected. If you want to perfect your form in any of these skills, a strong core is key. And that's why I mentioned that I hit core on a daily basis. I never skip out on a core day. It's just a part of my routine. I warm up, I do abs, I get into my movements, and this just ensures that I'm tightened up when I jump into my skills. And I can notice a significant difference if I don't hit abs before versus hitting abs. And it can be very minimal. For example, in my most recent workout, I would do 15 push-ups, 10 Australian pull-ups, and 10 L-sit swings. I did that for 3 sets, opened up my shoulders, my wrists, my elbows, tightened up my core, and then I dove into my skills. Point number 4, perfecting form. While progressing in a specific skill, prioritize higher sets, lower reps. I even do this to this day. I'm going to use muscle ups, for example. In my most recent workout, I did 6 sets of 2 reps. The first 2 sets with a standard muscle up, and then I transitioned into a muscle up and a half. It's when you go to the top, halfway point, back up to the top. And then lastly, it was clap muscle ups. With prioritizing higher sets, lower reps, this helps correct and perfect your form. And you're gonna get so much more out of doing those 2 reps, taking a resting period, and then getting back after it versus doing 3 sets of 5 reps where by rep 3, your form goes to shit. You're not gonna get anything out of that and you will become fatigued a lot faster which will prevent you from performing at your best level. You want to be well rested, you want to be recovered before diving into your next set. And just doing lower reps helps in a significant way. And once I realized that and stopped trying to do 5 muscle ups at a time and transition to 1 perfect rep, that's when everything started to progress. And last but not least, point number 5, negatives. If you are unable to achieve a specific skill or movement, prioritize your negatives. So in my programming for my muscle ups, one of the beginner stages is progressing from the top of the movement. So what you would do is you would hop on a box, jump up to the top of the muscle up, and move as slow as possible to the bottom of the muscle up. And this will just give you a complete understanding of your mind-muscle connection, what muscles are staying tense, and eventually all this negative strength will lead to a positive. And those are 5 crucial calisthenic tips and tricks for beginners that I have for you today. Also, I wanted to mention, I appreciate all the feedback. It means the world to me, and it makes it a lot easier for me to put out these videos and just get a general understanding of what you guys want to see from me. So be sure to drop a like and a comment in this video. And it doesn't matter what the comments are. It can be what you want to see from me, tips, advice. I reply to everyone. It might take me a few days, but I'll be sure to get back to you. And lastly, what we're going to do is we're going to finish off with a workout, and I'm going to put all the subtitles on there as well. I'm just going to show you how I typically work out when it comes to calisthenics. I have a back day, but we're going to get after it, and I'll catch you guys next week.